Hello and welcome to another session in English language today. And our focus is on rhyme scheme. And also we'll look at pronouns and the types of pronouns. But before that, let us review the previous lesson. Welcome back. Like I said, we are considering very important aspect of English, and that is under speech work we are considering rhyme scheme. What are rhymes? Rhymes are pair of words that have similar ending. Pair of words that have similar ending. Okay, that's what we refer to as rhyme scheme. Pair of words that have similar ending. So let's move on to such words in English language. Like for instance, we have go, and it has a rhyme scheme or similar ending with no. So they both have even though their consonants don't sound alike, but they have similar endings. Okay, so we focus on the ending and not the beginning. So we have do, shoe, we have buy, thigh. Okay, we have worst. Okay, we have burst. We have count. We have amount. We have just. We have dust. We have half, we have laugh, we have receive, and we have what? Deceive. Now, there are numerous examples. We could also have this. We could have key, and this is key also. This is not que, it's key. Okay, so we also have principle. Okay, and this also sounds the same. It's not principal, it's principle. Okay, we also have this time, and we also have this as what? Time. Alright, so these are rhyme schemes. Okay, so they must not necessarily be spelled the same way, but they must have the same sound at the final position. They must have the same sound in the final position. So let's move on to what you call pronouns. What are pronouns? Words used to replace nouns in a sentence to avoid repetition. So, a pronoun is a word used to replace noun in a particular expression to avoid what? Repetition or repetitive use of what? Such nouns. So we have different types of what? Pronouns. We have personal pronouns, we have demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, possessive pronouns, relative pronouns, reflexive pronouns. So these are the types of pronouns. But our focus today will begin with what? Personal pronouns. There are three persons in English language. The first person, the second person, and the third person. The first person refers to whom? The speaker. I've told you that before. Or the person that is addressing. Then the second person is the person spoken to, while the third person is the person spoken about. Okay? So these are the three persons we have in English language. So you can look at the personal pronouns. We have first person singular, that's I. Okay? Then we have in the object form me. First person plural, personal pronoun we. In the object becomes what? Us. You is second person singular and also second person plural, and they are both objects are what? You. Okay, then third person we have he, she, and what? It. Okay, in the singular form. Then the plural, in the object case, we have him, her, and what? It. But in the plural form, the third person is what? They. And in the object, it becomes what? Them. I believe you got that. Then we also have what you call the demonstrative pronoun. Now, they are used to describe objects or show or disclose the position of an object in relation to what? The speaker. So objects that are nearer to the speaker, we say we use a particular pronoun. Objects that are distant away from the speaker, we use a particular pronoun. So, to denote a close range, we use this and these. To denote a distant range, we use that and those. For instance, this is my friend. It shows the person is very close to me. Okay, this is my friend. Okay, these are my books. That is her shop. Distant range. These are my cards. Those are my cards. Distant range. Then we have what we call interrogative pronoun. They are used to ask questions. Okay, what is your name? Which of the dresses is yours? Whose hat is this? Okay, so which, what, whose, whom, where, when. They are interrogative pronouns. Okay? Then we also have what you call possessive pronouns. Now, under possessive pronouns, they are from the word possession. What comes to your mind? Ownership. Okay? So possessive pronouns are used to what? Denote ownership. Okay? So it shows this thing belongs to me. So we take example, the ruler is mine. That's the possessive pronoun, but if you are going to use it as a possessive adjective, this is my ruler. So mine is a possessive adjective. Mine is a what? Possessive pronoun. So this is also the table that expresses that we have possessive adjective and possessive what? Pronoun. Mine becomes what? Mine. Our become what? Ours. Your become what? Yours, both in singular and what? Plural. His become his. Her become hers. It become what? Its. Then we have also what? Their becoming what? Theirs. Okay? So, pronouns generally, like I said, are used to avoid repetitive use of words, nouns. But before that, let us see how we form possessive case of pronouns. Remember we did that of what? Nouns in the earlier lessons. But for pronouns, you don't introduce the apostrophe. The apostrophe is not denoting possessive case. Rather, it is denoting a contraction. So, the pencil is yours. Okay, so you can see yours there without apostrophe S. Okay, with the apostrophe, it is what? Incorrect. So with this, we've come to the end of today's lesson. Thank you for joining this class. So refresh your memory and recall all that was taught in this lesson. I would love and encourage that you take the test that will appear on your screen.